Firefighting is a dangerous job for many obvious reasons. Now the International Association of Firefighters is very concerned about PFAS, or forever chemicals.
They are found in firefighter protective gear. And as Richard Reeve reports tonight, they've issued a safety advisory calling PFAS an occupational threat.
For every firefighter, it's standard equipment, those bulky, thick clothes called turnout gear, designed to protect fire crews from heat and flames.
We have gear that's designed, personal protective equipment, to protect us, and simply put, it's killing us.
The International Association of Firefighters, or IAFF, meeting this week in the Twin Cities, sounding the alarm about an invisible enemy in turnout gear, PFAS chemicals.
It's not just the things that we're exposing ourselves to in the structure fires or on a day-to-day. It's our actual protective clothing that we're wearing that is making us sick.
A study by the National Institute of Standards and Technology last year found that the textiles in turnout gear often contain PFAS, a class of chemicals, the report says, linked to an increased risk of cancer.
Basically, the most concerning one is the moisture barrier in the middle, which has some of these chemicals in it.
Dr. Zeke McKinney with Health Partners echoes the Institute's latest findings in a follow-up study that the protective clothing releases more PFAS when it's subject to wear and tear.
Over time, as these gear degrade, that this PFAS can then, kind of leach through the different layers of the gear, and people can potentially get skin exposure to it for sure.
We wondered about a direct link between PFAS exposure and cancer. McKinney says cancer can be caused by a number of factors in the body, but he answered this way.
I think a better question would be, are PFAS a significant contributor to the risk of cancer in firefighters? And the answer is yes.
The IAFF calling for municipalities and fire departments to transition to PFAS-free turnout gear.
When our members put their gear on, they should not be exposed to a Group A carcinogen. We need to look for alternatives.
In St. Paul, union members say they've started a joint initiative with fire department leadership to do just that.
Going forward, it's our ambition to, purchase PPE that doesn't have these forever chemicals in there.
But there are hurdles ahead. A standard set of turnout gear can cost about $3,500. PFAS-free gear about $1,000 more. Now, some cities are moving forward. San Francisco already making plans to have PFAS-free gear for city firefighters by mid-2026. Now, under Minnesota law, turnout gear must be PFAS-free by 2032, with a few exceptions. In the newsroom, Richard Reeve, 5 Eyewitness News.